Welcome, eternal transfer. Chosen ones, before you hear another word, pause and feel this truth settle into your spirit. You are not here by accident. You did not click on this message out of curiosity or coincidence. Something holy, something ancient, something fiercely intentional has drawn your spirit into this exact moment. This is divine timing touching your timeline. This is heaven interrupting your day with purpose. Chosen one, the atmosphere around you has already shifted. What you're sensing in your chest, that quiet pull, that rising expectation, is not emotion. It is activation. You are standing on the threshold of a supernatural financial breakthrough, a divine transfer of abundance that has been prepared for you long before you ever prayed for it. This is the moment where delay gives way to destiny. Heaven has been whispering this long before today, as written in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. The vision waits for its appointed time, and when that time comes, it will not delay. Chosen one, that appointed time is now. Open your heart, still your mind. Feel the weight of glory settling over you. This is not just an introduction. This is a prophetic summons, a call to rise, to listen, to receive. Heaven is ready to speak, and everything in your spirit is about to awaken. Chosen ones, lean in, because what I am about to reveal is not information. It's impartation. The moment you open this message, something in the unseen realm shifted toward you. I can feel it as clearly as I feel my own breath. There is a divine current moving, subtle but undeniable, and it has your name woven into it. Chosen one. Heaven is not approaching you gently in this hour. It is pressing into your atmosphere with intention. You are not simply being inspired, you are being summoned. There is a reason your spirit has been restless lately, a reason you've felt tension in places that used to feel familiar, a reason your old patterns no longer fit the way they once did. This is not emotional instability. This is spiritual stretching. You're being pulled into a higher dimension, one that your old self cannot enter. The unease is not punishment, it's preparation. It's heaven rearranging your inner structure to carry what is coming. Chosen ones. I've lived through this kind of shift myself. I remember seasons where I didn't understand why my energy fluctuated, why my desires changed, why certain people faded from my life without conflict or closure. I thought something was wrong with me, but in truth, something was right. Heaven was aligning me with a future I wasn't yet aware of. And now that same alignment is happening to you. Your atmosphere has been under divine renovation. This is why you've been feeling moments of sudden clarity, pockets of peace showing up in the middle of chaos, signs of renewal appearing when you least expected them. This is heaven whispering, pay attention. Your timeline is being reordered. The shift is not random. The timing is not accidental. This is your Kairos hour, when divine order intersects with earthly reality. Chosen ones, hear this deeply. You are being positioned for a supernatural transfer, not emotional hype, not wishful thinking, a real, tangible shift, financially, spiritually, mentally, and in influence. The kind of shift that doesn't require striving, but surrender. The kind of increase that doesn't come from hustle, but from alignment, just as the scriptures say in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. There is an appointed time for every vision, a sacred moment when what was promised begins to take form. You are stepping into that moment now. I know this because the symptoms of your transformation are too precise to be coincidence. The sudden weariness followed by unexpected bursts of strength. That is divine recalibration. The loss of desire for environments that once excited you. That is spiritual elevation. The way your intuition has grown sharper. The way your spirit senses truth before your mind understands it. That is the mark of someone being prepared for stewardship, not survival. Heaven does not rewrite someone's inner world unless something massive is on the way. Chosen ones. Understand this, you are not just healing. You are being rebuilt. God is not patching old wounds. He is redesigning your capacity. He is strengthening your foundation so you can hold blessings that once would have crushed you. You are being prepared to manage abundance, not anxiety, purpose, not pressure, elevation, not exhaustion. You may not see every detail yet, but the shift has already begun. It started in the unseen places. Your breath, your thoughts, your sensitivity, your calm. It started when heaven began tuning your spirit to its frequency, the same way a musician tunes an instrument before releasing sound. Right now, you are being tuned for destiny. Chosen ones, hold this truth when heaven prepares a vessel. It does so in silence before revealing in power. You are in that holy transition. And what comes next will not just change your path. It will confirm why every delay, every loss, every unanswered prayer had purpose. The transfer is already moving, and you are already rising. Chosen ones, listen closely, because as this unfolding continues, your spirit will begin to recognize truths your mind has not yet fully processed. What you are experiencing right now is not emotional fluctuation, it is spiritual elevation. You are not simply changing. You are being transformed from the inward, retrained to operate on a higher frequency than the one that shaped your past seasons. Chosen one, bondages. Have you noticed how certain things no longer drain you the way they used to? Have you noticed how situations that once triggered anxiety now meet a calmness you didn't know you possessed? That calm is not passivity, it is evidence. It is heaven's fingerprint on your transformation. When God begins to rewrite the internal architecture of a person, the first sign is always peace. Quiet, steady, unexplainable peace. The kind that does not make sense based on circumstances. The kind that signals the Spirit has taken the lead. And chosen one, that is exactly what's happening to you. You have entered a season where the divine rewiring of your spirit is no longer subtle. It is active. It is visible. It is becoming part of your daily rhythm. You are sensing things before they happen. Your discernment is sharpening. Your inner compass is no longer reacting to fear, but responding to faith. That shift alone is proof that heaven is preparing you for a supernatural transfer. For too long, you carried the weight of survival. You fought battles alone. You pushed yourself through exhaustion, thinking strength meant never slowing down. But heaven is teaching you a new form of strength, one rooted not in effort, but in alignment. And the moment you embraced that alignment, your entire being began to respond. Chosen ones. Let me share something personal with you. There was a time in my life when I mistook exhaustion for endurance. I assumed that spiritual growth meant constant effort, constant output. But the real shift came the moment I surrendered the illusion of control. In that moment, my body relaxed, my breath deepened, my spirit quieted, and without warning, peace flooded my atmosphere. That was when God whispered, "You are not meant to carry everything. You are meant to align with me." I didn't realize it at the time, but that moment was the beginning of my own supernatural transfer. My strength returned not because I fought or I earned harder, but because I stopped fighting the process. Heaven does its deepest work in moments of surrender, not struggle. Chosen one. The same truth is unfolding in you. You've felt the pull, the desire to slow down, to breathe deeply, to listen before acting. You've felt the shift, the strange mixture of rest and readiness. That is heaven aligning you with your next assignment. You are being prepared to walk through doors that require clarity, not peace, not panic. This is why certain relationships have changed, why old environments feel foreign, why conversations that once excited you now feel heavy Heaven is reorganizing your surroundings to match the elevation happening within you. Chosen ones, this is not coincidence. This is coordination. When God prepares you for a financial breakthrough, He first upgrades your identity. When He prepares you for influence, He first strengthens your discernment. When He prepares you for abundance, He first dismantles every mindset that came from lack. That is what is happening now. You are being unburdened so you can hold more. You are being emptied so you can be filled. You are being rewired so you can be ready. Chosen one, hear this with spiritual ears. The transfer you are stepping into is not just financial, it is foundational. You are receiving strength, clarity, intuition, stability, authority. Heaven is equipping you to step into spaces you once felt unqualified for. You will speak with wisdom you did not study. You will carry peace you did not perform for. You will stand in rooms where your presence alone will shift the atmosphere. This is the mark of someone chosen, someone being rebuilt for destiny. And we have only begun to uncover what heaven is preparing to release through you, chosen ones. As we continue, I want you to feel the weight of what heaven is orchestrating in this very hour. The reason your spirit has been so alert, the reason you've been sensing a shift even when nothing around you seems to reflect it, is because your breakthrough always begins internally before it manifests externally. Heaven expands you on the inside before it elevates you on the outside. Chosen one, Sean, you are not just in transition, you are in transformation. This is why familiar patterns suddenly feel uncomfortable. This is why you can no longer tolerate environments that once felt normal. This is why your spirit grows quiet around noise, and your heart pulls away from chaos without explanation. These are not personality changes. These are prophetic indicators. Your sensitivity is increasing because your assignment is increasing. You are stepping into a level of influence that requires a purified atmosphere. Heaven is clearing the noise so you can hear instruction clearly. Clarity has become your new currency. Peace has become your compass. Discernment has become your protection. In Chosen One, I've walked through this process myself. There was a season where I felt like everything familiar was dissolving around me. People I once leaned on suddenly felt distant. Opportunities I expected to blossom fell silent. Places that used to energize me became draining. At first, I resisted it. I thought I was losing stability. But then God whispered, "You are not losing stability. You are gaining strategy." Heaven was teaching me something I could not have learned in comfort. Elevation requires separation. Not separation from people out of bitterness, but separation unto purpose. Not isolation from the world, but insulation by the Spirit. Chosen ones, the same thing is happening to you right now. You are being pulled away from the unnecessary so you can be aligned with the essential. You are being removed from distraction so you can be positioned for destiny. You are being recalibrated by heaven so your next steps carry supernatural accuracy. Every time your heart says, "I can't stay here anymore," it is not dissatisfaction. It is divine direction. Heaven is shifting you from environments that cannot sustain your next level. Chosen one, do you feel it? That quiet inner nudge telling you certain conversations no longer serve your spirit? That subtle discomfort when you enter spaces that drain your energy? That deep sense of knowing that you can't go backwards even if you wanted to? This is not random. This is spiritual intelligence being restored. This is discernment awakening. This is heaven preparing you for divine placement, because the transfer you are stepping into, whether financial, spiritual, or influential, requires that nothing in your atmosphere contradicts your calling. You cannot receive divine instruction in chaotic environments. You cannot steward breakthrough in the presence of those who do not honor your growth. You cannot carry a glory while staying attached to people addicted to your old version. Chosen ones, your spirit has already graduated. Your life is simply catching up. This is why you've been sensing the internal push to simplify, to focus, to cleanse your emotional and spiritual space. Heaven is not asking you to isolate. Heaven is asking you to elevate. There is a difference. Elevation feels like silence at first. Elevation feels like distance at first. Elevation feels like uncertainty at first. But eventually, elevation feels like clarity, peace, authority, and flow. And chosen one, you are entering the stage of flow. Have you noticed your decisions are becoming more intuitive? Your prayers are becoming shorter but stronger. Your energy is becoming more protected. Your mind is becoming more disciplined. Your heart is becoming more selective. These are signs that heaven is preparing you to steward something significant. You are not just about to receive, you are about to become. You are shifting from waiting for blessing to embodying blessing. Chosen one, the transfer that is on its way is not accidental. It is intentional, strategic, and time-sensitive. Heaven is moving with precision, and you are being aligned with that precision. Get ready, because the next phase will not feel like struggle. It will feel like synchronization. Chosen ones, as this divine unfolding continues, you must understand something crucial. Heaven is not only transforming your spirit, heaven is upgrading your capacity. What you are stepping into requires a different version of you, a version that cannot be shaped by your past limitations. The old patterns that once defined your life have been breaking because they cannot coexist with the elevation God is pulling you into. Chosen one, the shaking you've been experiencing is not destruction, it is construction. Think back on the last few months, the sudden endings, the unexpected pauses, the opportunities that looked promising but dissolved without warning. At first, these moments may have felt like disappointment, but chosen one, hear this clearly, nothing that left your life was meant to carry the weight of your next season. Heaven removed it before it could restrict you. I've walked this path myself, seasons where doors slammed shut without explanation, moments where I questioned my place, my timing, my purpose. I didn't understand that the very things I was trying to hold on to were the things heaven was trying to release from me. There came a moment when I finally realized God wasn't taking things away from me. He was taking me away from things that threatened my calling. Chosen ones, that same truth is unfolding in you. Your separation has purpose. Your stillness has strategy. Your silence has instruction. Your emptiness has intention. You are not losing. You are being positioned. This is why heaven has been quiet with you. Not because you were abandoned, but because you were being reoriented. God speaks loudly in the beginning, but as you mature spiritually, His voice becomes quieter, not because you're distant, but because you're closer. Lovers don't shout, they whisper. And chosen one, heaven has been whispering to you. Have you noticed it? The soft, subtle clarity that rises in your spirit when you're alone. The gentle knowing that guides your decisions even when your mind hesitates. The sudden peace that stops you from returning to situations you have outgrown. The internal check that warns you when someone is not aligned with your future. This is divine sensitivity. This is spiritual maturity. This is heaven tuning your instinct so you can walk with prophetic accuracy. Chosen ones, the next phase of your life will require a version of you that does not operate from fear or emotional reaction. You're being trained to operate from wisdom, discernment, and inner authority. That is why heaven has been refining your capacity for silence, pruning your need for validation, and strengthening your ability to walk alone without feeling lonely. Because chosen one, elevation often begins in isolation. Your spirit has been learning to hear God without noise. Your mind has been learning to trust without evidence. Your heart has been learning to love without fear. Your soul has been learning to rest without guilt. All of this is preparation. And heaven does not prepare you for small things. Heaven prepares you for assignments that require depth, influence, and presence. Heaven prepares you to carry what others could not sustain. Heaven prepares you because what is coming to you is not ordinary. It is supernatural, chosen ones. You've been sensing it, the feeling that you're on the edge of something life-changing, the quiet anticipation that something is aligning around you, the inner certainty that you are being elevated even if you can't explain why. That is the prophetic signal that your spiritual frequency is matching heaven's timing. Let me tell you something I learned in my own journey. Breakthrough rarely arrives with announcement. It arrives with alignment. One day you simply wake up and feel different. Your energy is clearer. Your focus is sharper. Your spirit feels lighter. Your heart feels ready. And without warning, heaven releases what was held back. Chosen one, you are approaching that very moment. The supernatural transfer is not coming from effort. It is coming from alignment. And alignment comes from surrender. Exactly what you've been offering heaven. Even in your weariness, get ready. What's coming will not feel forced. It will feel like flow. It will not feel heavy. It will feel holy. It will not feel chaotic. It will feel coordinated. You are not close to your breakthrough. You are standing inside the threshold of it. Chosen ones. As we move deeper into this revelation, I need you to hear this with the full weight of your spirit. You are no longer living in the season of preparation. You are living in the season of activation. Heaven has shifted your timeline, and everything around you is beginning to rearrange itself to match what God has already completed within you. Chosen one. This is why life has felt unfamiliar lately. This is why your spirit feels more awake than your mind can comprehend. This is why your emotions have been fluctuating between deep stillness and sudden clarity. You are adjusting to a new spiritual altitude. When God lifts you, your system needs time to adapt. Birds don't breathe the same at high elevation. Their lungs expand differently. Their bodies respond differently. They move with a grace that those who remain on the ground cannot understand. Chosen ones, heaven is giving you new altitude, and new altitude always brings new awareness. You've been noticing things you didn't see before. You're catching spiritual signals faster. Your discernment is sharper. Your intuition is louder. Your peace is deeper. Your tolerance for chaos has vanished. That's not personality change. That's prophetic evolution. When heaven raises you, you can no longer digest what once fed you. You can no longer tolerate what once entertained you. You can no longer stay where you once survived. Elevation requires elimination. And chosen one, heaven has been eliminating everything that could contaminate your next level. Think back on the strange disconnections you experienced recently. The sudden distance with certain people. The unexpected urge to pull away from environments that once felt comfortable. The relationships that quietly dissolved without conflict. The conversations that no longer resonate. These were not coincidences. They were divine separations. Heaven is curating your atmosphere. Heaven is purifying your circle. Heaven is protecting the oil on your life. Chosen ones. Understand this. Some people were connected to your wounds, not your destiny. They were tied to your survival, not your elevation. They were aligned with your old identity, not your emerging one. And when heaven began to rewire you internally, those connections lost their grip naturally, not from anger, not from conflict, but from spiritual incompatibility. You outgrew what could no longer hold you. I remember walking through a similar season. People I deeply cared for suddenly began to drift away. Opportunities that once seemed promising dried up overnight. I thought I was losing, but I didn't realize heaven was pruning. And chosen one. Pruning is painful, but it is also purposeful. God removes what is blocking your bloom. Chosen ones. The pruning in your life has not been punishment. It has been positioning. You are being positioned for divine transfer. You are being positioned for supernatural provision. You are being positioned for spiritual authority. You are being positioned for visibility and influence that heaven orchestrated before you were born. And hear me, what God is positioning you for is bigger than anything you've prayed for. This next season will not be powered by striving. It will be powered by alignment, by obedience, by surrender, by divine timing. Chosen one. The reason you've been sensing internal shifts is because heaven has been preparing you for external breakthroughs. Many of you have felt an unusual pull towards simplicity, as if your soul is craving stillness, detachment, clarity. That's because you're being recalibrated for abundance. Abundance requires mental clarity. Abundance requires emotional stability. Abundance requires spiritual sensitivity. God must strengthen the container before he pours out the blessing. And chosen one, you are the container. Your spirit has been stretched. Your mind has been renewed. Your boundaries have been redefined. Your identity has been restored. Your confidence has been reborn. Now, heaven can trust you with what is coming. But let me tell you something deeper, something few understand until they live it. Breakthrough doesn't enter the lives of the unprepared. It enters the lives of the aligned. Alignment is what attracts divine transfer. Alignment is what opens spiritual gates. Alignment is what invites supernatural resources. Chosen ones, your alignment has created access. This is why you've been feeling surges of creativity, why new ideas have been coming to you out of nowhere, why your mind suddenly feels sharper than it has in years, why your energy arrives in waves of divine strength. It is because the heavens are downloading instructions, strategies, and blueprints for your next dimension. Chosen one, there is a financial shift coming to your life, not by labor, but by assignment, not by hustle, but by obedience, not by striving, but by surrender. Some of you will wake up soon and realize that the resources you once chased will begin to chase you. Favor will move toward you. Opportunities will recognize you. Doors will open without your effort. Your name will be mentioned in rooms your feet have never entered. Because chosen one, when heaven marks you, the earth must respond. You are not stepping into a season of addition. You are stepping into a season of multiplication. You are not entering a season of improvement. You are entering a season of transformation. You are not waiting for financial breakthrough. You are being repositioned for financial dominion. Chosen ones, let this truth settle in your spirit. Heaven is not preparing you to receive blessing. Heaven is preparing you to become the blessing. Your elevation will elevate others. Your breakthrough will break generational patterns. Your abundance will build more than your own life. Your light will guide those trapped in darkness. This is why the warfare was so heavy. This is why the pruning was so painful. This is why the rewiring was so intense. Because chosen one, what you are being prepared to carry is holy, and heaven only entrusts glory to the purified, chosen ones. Now that heaven has completed its quiet and hidden work within you, you must understand this truth with the fullness of your spirit. You are no longer becoming transformed. You are the transformation. What was once internal has now begun to echo through your entire atmosphere, and everything connected to your life is responding to the shift. The alignment inside you has activated alignment around you. Chosen one, this is why ordinary moments feel different. This is why silence feels thicker. This is why your thoughts feel purified. This is why your decisions come with clarity you didn't have before. This is why you sense timing instead of chasing it. Heaven has taught you a new rhythm, and now you walk in it without effort. What you are experiencing is not emotional improvement. It is spiritual synchronization. You have stepped out of the frantic pace of survival and into the calm authority of divine timing. What once overwhelmed you now obeys you. What once drained you now strengthens you. What once intimidated you now recognizes your anointing. Chosen ones for Yahweh. You have finally stepped into the version of yourself that heaven authored long before fear, fatigue, or failure ever touched your story. And because of this, your reality must adjust. Watch the signs around you. Conversations flow more easily. Opportunities appear without force. Your atmosphere feels lighter. Your body responds to peace. Your mind settles quicker. Your heart beats with confidence. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. You are living inside a divine sequence, timing unfolding like layers of revelation. I know this transformation intimately. There was a season when I mistook spiritual rewiring for simple improvement. I assumed I was just feeling better, until I realized heaven had changed the architecture of my instincts. One morning, the heaviness that had clung to me for years lifted, not because my circumstances changed, but because I had changed. And that same shift is happening in you. You are not returning to your old self. You are stepping into your eternal design, chosen ones. Heaven is now moving you from striving into ease. Not ease as comfort, ease as clarity. You are not avoiding challenges, you are overriding them. You are operating with a grace that functions like divine stamina. You are doing less, yet accomplishing more. You are speaking less, yet carrying more weight. This is what supernatural maturity feels like. This is what holy endurance looks like. This is what reborn strength sounds like. And chosen one, with maturity comes manifestation. The same God who restructured your inner world is now reconstructing your outer world. New alignments are forming. New doors are opening. New favor is rising. New clarity is settling. People will notice before you say a word. Some will say you look lighter. Others will say you seem lifted. They won't have language for it, but they will feel heaven on you. That's because your transformation has become visible. Your life itself is now prophecy. Chosen one, understand this deeply. Your glow is not about appearance. It is assignment. Your peace is not passive. It is prophetic. Your clarity is not luck. It is lineage. Your strength is not adrenaline. It is anointing. For years, heaven kept you hidden so you could be built in silence. But now the time of unveiling has begun. You are being positioned without asking, elevated without effort, and recognized without explanation. This is not coincidence. This is covenant. And woven into this covenant is something sacred, a financial elevation that matches your spiritual elevation. Not money for ego, not wealth for appearance, but provision for purpose. Heaven is entrusting you with more because you have proven your heart cannot be manipulated by fear or scarcity. You have become a vessel capable of carrying weight, emotional, spiritual, and financial. Chosen ones. What comes next will require discernment, humility, and surrendered obedience. But fear not. You have already been equipped. Everything you need is aligned with your path and moving toward you now. Walk forward with reverence. Move with certainty. Remain surrendered. Stay aligned. Because chosen one, you are not stepping into your season. You are. Or, the season of chosen ones. As we come to the close of this word, let your spirit stay open and steady before the presence that has been guiding you. You are not leaving this moment unchanged. Something holy has settled on you. Something divine has awakened within you. What you feel right now is confirmation that your Kairos moment has arrived. The exact moment heaven wrote for you before time began. Chosen ones, hear this with reverence. The supernatural transfer is already in motion. The alignment, the peace, the renewed strength. These are not emotions. They are evidence. Heaven is positioning you with purpose, elevating you with intention, and surrounding you with favor that cannot be denied. I declare blessings over you now. May clarity cover your path. May divine strength anchor your steps. May joy rise in you without effort. May every closed door be replaced with one heaven designed. Chosen ones, walk forward with confidence. Stay faithful, stay aligned, stay expectant. The same God who rewired you is now revealing you. The unveiling has begun, and nothing can reverse it. If this word has touched your spirit, seal it in faith by commenting, "I align with my Kairos moment." Go in peace, chosen ones. Your victory is already written.